Well, I got put in Facebook jail again for defending myself, but it's only for 24 hours, so yeah, whatever. But yeah, let me show y'all the back and forth. I really do hate going through this shit. Like, I really wish there was a better social platform that we all could gather and, actually, spread information. But yeah, everybody want to stay on Zuckerberg's Meta platform, so yeah. Oh wow, so now they reported my comment, and this guy called me ugly first in multiple comments, but I did not report his comment. But this is the comment that was reported, and now I am in Facebook jail for 24 hours. Okay, now continue chatting amongst yourselves, because the only person who is supporting you with reactions is this ugly dude. Just because you're buff don't change the fact your face is a 4 Greesh Bitcoin L, which he is. He is very unattractive, but got the nerve to call me ugly in defense of these biracials, okay? These agents for the fucking system who come from the vagina of these beasts from North Africa and freaking the Mediterraneans. But whatever, okay? So yeah, they just saying I'm mad about that, blah blah blah, that she works for the system. Who would be mad that she works for the fucking system? I don't give a shit how much fucking traveling nurses or RN nurses make. I did not want that. I did not want that path. I could have taken that path. I could be vaccinating your children right now if I continued on that path. I didn't want to take that path. Like most black women either opt to becoming nurses or social workers. They usually go to college for those things, okay? That's like the typical black woman, like, major is nursing. That's typically what black women go for when they go to college. Like, dude. Okay. So, yeah. Okay. So I was like, all of this is definitely going into my next video. I have receipts to prove everything I'm saying. I already said that. He's like, oh, honey, nobody cares about nothing you got going on when you are disgusting and jealous. What herbs are you selling that make you act this way? And don't you just say you were leaving the chat amongst yourselves? Who invited her back? Here, Geechee, my words were so true and triggering that she couldn't help but come back. No, I'm not gonna let y'all lie on me and say that, oh, I'm jealous of her being a nurse. Nobody's jealous of anybody being a nurse. This bitch is not woke. This is for their system, or doctors are agents, okay? They're agents for the fucking system. They are actively poisoning you with the ruling classes, teachings of biology, and they're using their pharmaceuticals, okay, their drugs, okay, that was tested on Caucasians and stuff. Most of these drugs that are being prescribed to indigenous people, the test trials for these drugs, they used Europeans or Caucasians for most of these test trials, okay? It's not too many indigenous people used for these drugs, okay? The test trials, except the major test trial that was that happened on us 2020, okay, for these concoctions. But yeah, these drugs are not made for indigenous people. Indigenous people are not supposed to be doing the same things that the people of the dominant class, the dominant society, are doing health wise, okay? Anybody who knows the truth about mitochondria and how mitochondria works knows that most of these pharmaceuticals are made to destroy your mitochondria. So you should not be taking them. All this shit destroys your immune system. A lot of people are ignorant about their immune response and what your immune system does to help purge out toxins and purge out parasites, okay? Your immune response is what they call sickness, okay? So, yeah. They got everybody tricked into believing that their immune response is them actually being sick. Okay, when it actually means you're toxic and your body is trying to fix itself. Purge all the bad stuff out. Okay, Greece, didn't I just text you that she wanted to be a registered nurse and probably failed out of school? My intuition be on point sometimes. She clearly jealous of nurses. I chose not to sign back up for the next semester of that major. Okay, how they got the education system set up, like, they are not really measuring people's intelligence. Like, everything is based off your memorization. Okay, if you can memorize a lot of crap without analyzing it, and you know, if you can memorize shit and regurgitate shit, you're like, in your own words, you know, you're considered intelligent or smart. You know, critical thinking is not a big thing, okay, anymore in their system. Okay, they really don't want people thinking for themselves. Okay, they want robots out here. That's how John D. Rockefeller, that's how he set up the education system in America, and Frederick T. Gates. So yeah, her slow ass couldn't keep up with the curriculum, so she hates RNs now. Okay, RNs are not, okay, whatever. T. Chantel, you're not gonna lie on me and make it seem like I'm jealous of what you do, because the unplugged don't give a shit about none of that. You're a bot for the system, a serial killer who get paid 28 plus an hour. Big whoop. It's all fiat currency anyway, and now we're switching to digital, and I'm sure your bot ass is a big supporter of that. Correction, bit. I make 104 an hour actually, and I'm a traveling registered nurse. So just so we're clear, get your facts together, baby girl. Oh, that's enough to kill people and be happy about it? How much is that student loan debt, car note, and mortgage or rent? I'm sure your debt is more than what you bring in, and that's why you're still a nurse in 2023. Most people who saw through the propaganda in 2020, who worked for the medical field, quit their jobs just because they did not want to kill people anymore. I got my education paid in full scholarships, and I graduated with the highest GPA as well. Thank you for asking. No nursing school debt is at all. Okay, whatever. What else do you want to know, boo, since you're clearly obsessed with me at this point? He was like, oh, I could not memorize shit. Oh, her slow ass couldn't keep up with the curriculum, so she hates RNs. So I was replying to this guy right here, dude, it is all memorization anyway. Nursing school is easy. That is why I was able to see what the fuck they were doing. Only zombies, the dummies, who don't question anything, move on and pass up with flying colors without noticing how the drug industries are poisoning people. Okay, T, whatever, chosen RN. Scholarships don't pay for everything. So what, you went to community college? Because people who get scholarships still pull out loans if they go to state colleges or HBCUs or Ivy League schools. Those scholarships don't pay for everything. Paying for books suck up most of the money, then boarding. Says the same girl who also, okay, this is what she says. The same girl who also in school for the same degree but failed out. Nobody failed out. I chose not to go back to that bullshit because I saw through the fucking system. Their education system, I don't value their education system. Created by John D. Rockefeller and Frederick T. Gates. See, these agent bot blacks in the fucking conscious community still value the education of, you know, the parasitic ruling class. And this is why the conscious community is going nowhere, because it's full of fake bitches like this. Okay? The conscious community is going to go nowhere. There will not be any healing for the indigenous when we got agents like this, like T. Chantel and what's Grishi Bay L or whatever, Bacon L. So yeah, he's an Archon, Grishi Bacon L, and T. Chantel chosen RN. There will not be any healing or freaking ascending or ascension in the so-called conscious community when we have bots like this in the conscious community, agents like this deceiving people. Says the girl who also in school for the same thing but failed and now tell people she left school on purpose due to enlightenment, which, yes, I can prove this shit, and I'm going to prove this shit to y'all. Okay, did you also receive enlightenment that I'm a murderer, which answers, like, dude, if you understand what the medical fucking field is, the American medical system is, and what's it about, you would know that you are a fucking murderer. But this bitch has an IQ lower than 85. She don't know what she's fucking doing, prescribing these fucking pharmaceuticals, or, you know, giving these pharmaceuticals to the patients that she go to their homes, you know, these elderly patients, or these disabled patients that she you know, see, you know. Hold on. Okay, baby, go back to nursing school. You're so obsessed and miserable and jealous. That's clearly evident here. Everyone can see it but you. I'm curious as what herbs have you acting this way? Okay, and yes, the only person who is reacting is Grish Bacon L, okay, the Archon. Okay, so yeah, obviously I can't reply in text because they put a strike on me. Okay, so yeah, this is what the conscious community is full of, fucking agents like this. Like, there's nothing but woke ass college girls. You're not woke if you're going to their colleges and you actually value their education. I understand if you're going, you see through the whole thing, you're going because you know the system isn't coming down anytime soon and you're just going to get your certification and things, because hello, I'm going to finish up with that too, because the system is not coming down. So might as well get your certification and have something under your belt. But if you actually value the shit that you're being taught there and believe wholeheartedly that they're teaching you right things, like they're teaching you the truth at their fucking institutions about the human body and biology and all that, if you honestly believe that, then you're not woke or unplugged or anything. And you're definitely not smart or intelligent whatsoever. Whatsoever. You believe their history, the mainstream history, and their sciences. You're not unplugged, like, whatsoever. Like, this is sad, but yeah, the fucking conscious community is saturated with motherfuckers like this, the fake woke. Saturated. Fully saturated with motherfuckers like this. Just sad.
What do you do for?
Yeah, the conscious community is not gonna go anywhere but straight to hell. It's going straight to hell. Y'all ain't. The indigenous American community is going to be exterminated. Okay? Heck, there's nothing I can do about it. Too many agents in the community that value the education of the enemy and the parasitic races, okay? These people are a part of the parasitic races, okay? More than likely. We're all grouped in together, you know, because of skin color, you know. Pretty much. So, whatever. And then this dude want to make it seem like it's about color or whatever. Okay. Y'all saw the statement I made. It was about him sharing photos of nurses, RN nurses, or whatever. But we're not going to negate the fact that it's mainly the creation of black men out here with these foreign women that are deceiving people. We're not going to negate that fact, okay? Now, these creatures come in all shades too, because they mix up or down, okay? So, from the mulatto to, they'll mix back up to dark or light skin. There's a lot of daywalking vampires, okay? There are darker skinned daywalkers, okay, who have these European or North African features, okay? There's, lighter toned, and then there's, of course, pale, okay? They come in all shapes, sizes, shades. You just got to be able to see their features and look at their inverted anatomy, okay? I know my people come in all shades too. This started about him sharing traveling nurses and the obvious fake woke, okay? Because these fake woke bitches are perfect 10s, but thing is, they are 100% bots for the system, okay? They are new age bots for the fucking system. And of course, their shells, their vessels are gonna be just perfect because, hello, that's how they can attract you guys and deceive you guys, okay? That's the trick, okay? This obviously the soulless, the real soulless ones are gonna have the perfect and the best vessels, they're gonna look beautiful and gorgeous. That's how they can trap you and trick you, okay? This is why going forward I'm not gonna be dating people like that either, so they can get me off track and off my path. I'm not gonna be doing that. So, but that's how this thing is set up. Demons are the most beautiful in this reality. That's why you have to have your third eye open so you can look past the outer shell of somebody, so they can't deceive you and trick you and put you under a fucking spell and have you, doing their bidding, pretty much.